Change is inevitable. The only thing that is constant is change. Hi friends, how are you? Nice to connect with you once again. So this line one has heard many times. Change is inevitable. The only thing that is constant is change. Everything else keeps on changing, but change never changes. So everywhere and every time, everything is constantly changing within us and outside of us. Okay? So what my point is, what I'm trying to tell you is, choose the way you change. The choice is yours how to change. Yeah? Certain things are not in your hands, like the weather changing, the atmosphere changing. That is not in your hands. But there's a lot of change which is in your hands. A lot of things you can change out of your choice, because change is inevitable. We got to change. We got to shift. We got to transform according to how the whole world is. Everything, the planet itself changes every minute. So you have to be in sync with the changing of the planet. So many things have changed, so you have to be in sync with everything that changes. But you can choose the way you change. So if you make a proper choice of how you will change, that change will be beneficial to you. Okay. Now again, I keep giving this example of weight, because that is very easily connectable. You know, you can connect to people always have weight problems, most people. So you can connect with it. So now you want to lose weight. Okay. So when you want to lose weight, you will change. What will you change? You will change the food you eat. You will change your workout. Okay. Now that is your choice. You have to change certain things. If you're doing the same things every day, you got to change, because you plateau. Especially in weight loss, you plateau at a time. So when you plateau, you got to change something. So now that change is your choice, is what I'm trying to say. So choose the way you change. Now suppose you are doing the same kind of fasting for a long time, same kind of dietary thing for a long time. It has worked with you for some time, fine. Now suddenly you realize you've plateaued. Things are not working, things are not shifting. So you have to change that diet plan. And you can choose what you can do. Now there are so many types of diet you can choose. You can choose what suits your body. You can choose the exercise that suits your body. Similarly, in every field of your life, you can choose the change. Change you have to. There is no choice there that I'm not going to change. It doesn't happen, doesn't work that way. You will have to change. For example, now in this lockdown time, okay, people didn't have anything to do, but people changed. Everything became online. Now that was something which was never expected. I never thought I'll be doing all my classes, all my different modalities that I've started. I never thought it will be online. It becomes so much of a blessing. Instead of people, or for people also, instead of coming home every time for everything, this has just become online. I just sit in one place, they sit in their one place, and the modality is done. For example, I'm talking of Meditate With Me modality, which is my most popular one at the moment. So Meditate With Me is doing wonderfully with the with Zoom sessions. Now I never thought this will ever happen, but it happened. Now it was my choice that I will take up this modality. It was my choice how to do a Zoom call, how to get on so many other things that are there. You know, WebEx is there, Kisco is there, this is there, that is there. So many things are there. So I learned StreamYard on all these. I learned all of that. So I never thought I'll be able to do this. I had a mental block. I said, no, I can't. Even auto writing, I always felt, no, I can't do it on Zoom. I feel machine technology is not very conducive to this kind of energy work. But I said, no, I have to try. Now this lockdown period will go on for God alone knows how long. It is over a year. We are still in the same thing, that we don't meet people, we don't invite people to our houses. It is still, most of the things still are preferred online than actually meeting people, because of the way things are spreading nowadays, right? So had I not accepted that change in my life, I would be stuck. My whole thing would have just gone. I wouldn't know what to do. So the choice was mine. change I had to. If had I not changed, I would have stagnated. So change is inevitable. You got to change with circumstances, with times, with everything. So choose how you change. So now I chose to get onto these online sessions and continue with my work so that the work doesn't stop. People get taken advantage of it, get advantage of it. Everything is online nowadays. This is what I mean. So do not resist certain things in life. What happens is when there is a change, there's a lot of resistance in change. Till you come to this thing in your mind, okay, no, let me try. So when you try, you realize, oh, this is not that bad, yeah, it's nice. I'm glad I changed. I'm glad I took this step. But initially, when somebody asks you to change, there is a lot of resistance to change. Again, because we're so used to that comfort zone of ours, so used to that lifestyle, so used to this, so used to that. Change is the most resisted. And if there is no change, there is no evolvement. You will be stagnating. So in these COVID days, these lockdown days, people who could not think of how to change and what to do, they dipped completely. They went into depression, they didn't know what to do. Others who readily accepted change shifted their entire lifestyle. So many people changed their business and they were flourishing with their business. Especially these dabbawalas or these people who make home, cakes and pastries and all those kind of things. Those things were selling like hotcakes, and they are still. In fact, it's become better. Chalo, order something from these people. They do it at home and order this from there, order this from there. So it is just that if you block your mind, if you resist the change, you will never be able to get some newer ideas. Things will not happen for the better. Change should be welcome. Maybe something that changes, you may not like this, okay, try something else, Something will click. Something has to click because that's the way the universe is made. But resistance to change, not happening. Do not resist change. And I've always noticed this. Lots of people, if they change if they go out of town and they change, the bed changes, they can't sleep. Pillow changes, they can't sleep. A lot of people carry their pillows and the blankets and everywhere they go because they can't sleep if they don't have their own pillow and they don't have their own blanket. How connected we are and how attached we are to these kind of small things in life that we're not ready to change. So my dear friends, what I'm saying is change is inevitable. It is there in your face all the time that you need to change. My only advice to you people is do not resist the change. The change is sometimes better than the lifestyle that you're now leading in your comfort zone. You'll find the change is much better. So keep that in mind. If there is something new that's coming in your space, welcome it. At least be with this idea ki let's see what they're saying, let's see what this is, let's try this. At least be open to that. If it doesn't work out, something else will come up. But don't have, oh no, I'm sorry, I can't do this. There are lots of people even now, especially women of my age, if you tell them to do some online, no, I can't do anything online, that's not me, I don't like technology, I can't handle that. So nowadays theatre concept is all gone. Almost gone. Now for one whole year, there must be theatres have just opened up. Still, there are very, very few people who are in the theatres, or almost nil. Right? So now everything is on OTT platforms. People are entertaining themselves watching things on OTT platforms. There are some wonderful programs over there, wonderful serials. So now, if you are of this concept, oh no, I don't like to watch anything on the OTT platforms. I don't know what to do. I get bored. Especially in this lockdown period, this OTT platforms went on to another level. I am myself so used to watching things, if I want to, straight away on OTT platforms. In fact, it has to be very binding. It has to be very binding watching something on television. If I have some favorite serial of mine watch on television, at that particular time I may not be at home. At that particular time, I've forgotten, even if I'm at home or something like that, and I've missed that particular episode, it's gone. Here, this is all there. It's all online. I see it at my own convenience whenever I want to. I'm not stuck to that. So much freedom. So what I'm trying to say is, especially now with this online things, get used to this. This is the life. You don't have a choice. There is no choice. So understand it and accept it. You'll find it much better. Your lifestyle much better. You have more time. Now that I do my Meditate With Me programs on Zoom, I have so much more time. People have so much more time. They don't have to go from one place to the other. And when people come home, there is so much more time gone in hi, hello, this, that, chai, pani, isme. Now here when it's on Zoom, it's exactly time to time. I don't have to waste more time. So especially now in this lockdown period, there are a lot of people who must have experienced the change and accepted the change, and things have turned 360 degrees for them. Those who have not, there is still time. Those who have not or not thought of, still there is time. See what is happening around. Ask people, how can I change my situation? And you will get an answer. But don't have the resistance. Oh no, somebody suggests something. Oh no, this I can't do. Or somebody suggests something else. This is a little difficult. No, try it out. Nothing is difficult. Just push yourself. Go. Accept the change. Do it. Just do it. Accept it. Accept it. Don't resist things in life. In today's day and age especially, we don't know when this pandemic is going to get over, when this whole mess, the whole lifestyle of people has changed for good. The entire world's lifestyle has changed for good. So accept this change. This is how it is. This is how the new normal is. If you don't and if you resist it, you will be frustrated and you will be angry and nothing will come out of it. You will be writhing in your own pain. You will be sitting there only. It's of no use. Accept the change. And you see the result. You will be happier and you will make people around you also happier. Accept it. If your job is at stake, there are lots of people who have their jobs at stake at the moment. Think of what you can do if you don't have this job. What is the next choice? And there are always choices. Keep your eyes and ears open. Talk to people. Talk to people. Ask people for help. Ask people for advice. Today everybody is open to all of that. Now, if your ego and all comes in the way, nothing can be done about it. Okay, so today, learn to get into this new normal thing. This is the change. This is how life is going to be. This is how the planet is going to be. This is how it is going to be for the next God alone knows how many years. By that time, we'll get used to this lifestyle of ours. This is the change. Accept it gracefully. You'll be a happier person. Don't resist it. There are a lot of people who get very scared. Oh, COVID aa jayega. I don't want to get hit by the COVID. I don't want to get infected. This, that, and the other. There's nothing to be scared of. If it hits you, there's nothing you can do about it, and there's nothing you can do to avoid it. Also, people sitting at home, not stepped out for 9-10 months, also have got it. But if you get it, take your own precautions. Be quarantined for 14 days. Take your medications. It's fine. After 14 days, you'll be all right. Unless you have physical more complications, then of course hospitalization and doctors, that's another thing. But don't resist it. It's okay. You may get COVID, you may get cold, you may get flu, you may get so many other things. This COVID is one of those viruses which people will get at some point in time. So there's nothing to get scared of. Accept it's okay, fine. It's okay. So change, do not resist the change is what I'm trying to tell you. The more you resist, the more it will persist. Okay? So think these are very small things which you can shift. It's not something very big I'm telling you about spirituality or meditation or something very big, heavy. These are small shifts you do now, especially in these times. It's now the need of the hour to accept all these things. Even now, a lot of people have been more open to spirituality, more open to meditations. They have realized how important it is today. After what we have all gone through, the whole humanity has gone through. So I actually can see the shift in human beings than what it was before the lockdown and before the COVID days. Today, there is much more acceptance. much more willingness towards spirituality and all these kind of things. So I can see the change. So change is inevitable, and I'm accepting it. I'm loving it. It's nice. So guys, change is inevitable. Do not resist it. The more you resist, the more it will persist. Okay. Thanks a lot. Bye. See you.